Okay. Let me see if I can. So I'm trying to go live on both places today. Move back. Right. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm going live on two places today, and I'm doing the whole no butter, no oils, because that's something I've been seeing. I don't know where to focus. I've got two cameras in front of me, but yeah. So no oils and no. Hi, hey Tulu. So no oils and no butters have been going around. If you have heard about it, you may not have heard about it. But anyways, it's not really a trend, but lots of people are hearing about it. And I think there's a lot of confusion out there about like the no oils and no butters. So I want to come in here and kind of give a little bit of clarity from what I know. Hello, oh my goodness. Hi. This has been forever. How are you? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I wanted to come and talk about this whole no oil, no butter things. I may be looking away because I have two cameras in front of me. So before I go on, which side do you think has oils and which side has butters? If you had to guess, what side do you think? This side is this side with the oils and butters? Or is this the side with the oils and butters? Is this the side without anything in? Okay, well, this side actually has no oils and no butters. This side has oils and butters. So this is probably what a lot of people kind of have, like their hair looks like this. And look, let me show you something. Look at how oily that is. And so super soft. Well, it's wet, so this is actually water that's on my hand. This is wet. This is grease and oil from the butters. So, anyways, so what is this whole no oils and no butters that you may have seen trending online? So let me start off with where it originated from. So people are getting a bit mixed up, saying that there's this new thing going on that you're not supposed to put butters in your hair or oils in your hair and things like that. However, what the origin of this whole no oils and no butters started off with these two ladies who are professionals. They do hair care, natural hair as a profession. They had about 10 years experience at the time. And they wrote a blog post saying, you don't need to put coconut oil in your hair. You don't need all these butters that you put in your hair. Because what's happening is your hair is just actually staying dehydrated. It's dry. You've got this oils in your hair thinking you're hydrating with the oils, but that's not what you're doing. You're just having all sit on your hair. Look at this. They're both washed at the same time. This one's got gel and product in. This one and no oils and no butters. This one has got coconut oil and it's got shea butter. So yes, you get the big hair, but you've got no definition. Okay, so if you want some definition, then you may want to kind of back out from doing things like this. Okay, so back to the story about this whole no oils and no butters. So the idea behind it is not for you to completely throw it all out, but you can if at the end of the period you like it. But the idea of it is for you to take a break. Because a lot of naturals out there, a lot of people don't actually know what their real hair feels like. So because we're used to and we've been conditioned to think that you need to use lots of oils and butters in your hair, that's how your hair is going to be moisturized, but that's not always the case. So this system was for you to take a break for 30 days. It's actually called a 30 days no oil, no butter. So it's like a hair detox. So you take a break from the oils and the butters for 30 days. And then you cleanse, you wash, you do all of your regular stuff with your hair. And then you should start to see like there's a difference with how your hair looks and how your hair feels. And then after 30 days, then you can be like, oh, now I know what my hair actually feels like. So when you now start to add, maybe you do start to add a butter, for example, and it does well with your hair and it does well with your hair, then you're like, okay, I get this. Or it doesn't, and you're like, okay, that's not how my hair is supposed to feel. So the no oils and no butters is just for you to kind of get connected to your actual hair. Because a lot of the times people are using these oils and the butters, heavy oils that just sit on the hair surface, or heavy butters, and you're not cleansing very well. That's another thing that people miss, is the cleansing process. Some people just kind of still do the whole pre-pooing all the time. So you're using heavy butters, and then use a very moisturizing shampoo to try and wash those heavy butters off. Well, that moisturizing shampoo doesn't actually have the sulfate that it needs to wash off that buildup from your hair. So you are not actually cleansing your hair strands. So you've got all this buildup piling on, and then you dry your hair, and then you go ahead and you put another butter in. So the whole system, or the whole point of the no butters and the no oils, is for you to get connected with your hair, to understand how to really cleanse, build up from your hair. And it's important that if you are going to go on this quote unquote trend, you need to educate yourself. So don't just listen to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that's saying no oils, no butters, and you're looking at their hair and you're like, well, I don't necessarily like how their hair looks, or you just don't get it. If you're going to go with the system, go and dig deep and research. I think I can't remember exactly their handles, but I think it's Black Girl Curl, Alicia and Alicia. I forget their names, but anyway, they're two professionals here in America, and they were also talking and speaking to women that want to have a simpler hair care regimen. So if you are not the woman that wants to kind of use your avocados in your hair, or you're not the woman that wants to blend things and mix up and do all those things that some DIY people do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not like condemning it, but everyone has, what they like to do. I personally, I've tried it, and I'm like, oh, sometimes I do like it, and then sometimes I'm just like, what, just give me a product, because a lot of people are busy, don't have a clue where to even start from, so it's just easy to get a bottle. So these ladies, again, the demographic of ladies they were speaking to were professional women who didn't have the time to go mixing things up. So they just wanted a simple hair care regimen that they can do, simplify, the amount of products they need and they need to use. And also understand like what their hair type is and where they live and their like the whole lifestyle. So it's also a lifestyle thing, right? So it's also sorry, I'm so bad at this whole life thing. I'm never reading what you guys are saying. Yeah, it happens to me when I put lots of oils in my hair. So yeah, so Ogechi's saying that it happens. I'm guessing your hair feels dry and it's just oils just on there, right? Yes, because oils are not supposed to hydrate the hair. Oils are just supposed, what are oils supposed to do? I think there are different kinds of oils for different kinds of things. So that's another thing. You need to know what oils are you actually using. There's some oils that don't penetrate and go into your hair follicles, so you don't want to use that. That's just going to be like an oil that sits on top. So what an oil does is going to create a barrier. Great, just remember. So an oil is going to create a barrier. So it's going to prevent water from coming into your hair, which sometimes is a good thing. But it's also going to prevent water from coming out of your hair. So a lot of the times where people say like the lock method and all of that, seal it with the oil, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to prevent the oil that's already in the hair from coming out of it. So that's why it's not necessarily terrible. You just have to know why you are using it and how to use it properly, and definitely how to cleanse and take it all off. I personally, if you have followed my YouTube channel or seen any of my YouTube videos, I know I do lots of protective style, but my go-to hairstyle is the wash and go right here. And I do think that anyone can do a wash and go and achieve a wash and go. It is such a simple system, and it's definitely good for you if you are not trying to, your end goal is just to have a very simple hair care regimen. You're not trying to like focus on, I'm trying to grow my hair to my ankles or my knees or anything. You're just like, I don't get this. I just want something that's going to be easy. Then trying and you've been having difficulties, like you don't know anything about your hair, managing it or anything, then yes, taking a break from the oils and butters, if that's something you've been using a lot of and you haven't seen any results. Which side of your hair has oils and butters? Well, let me know. What do you think? What side do you think has the oils and the butters? Let me know. And then I'll let you know at the end. Oh my God, hi, this is Jalicia's husband. How are you? Okay, I lost my train of thought now. That's kind of the difficulty when you're talking and then reading. It's so distracting. But like I was saying, again, it's all about oils and butters. I am not saying that it's bad to use oils and butters on your hair. I am saying you just need to know how to do it. And if you are hearing people say no oils and butters, that's terrible, that's not a good idea, then I'm saying that no, they just don't know the full picture, and maybe you also don't know the full picture. So that's why I'm trying to give some clarity to the whole no oils and no butters trend, quote unquote, that's happening, because I've seen lots of questions being asked. I saw a post in someone's, I think she posted it saying, someone saying like, oh, I'm hearing this new trend, bloody, bloody, blah, and post. So anyways, all I'm saying is this. You need to know the root of why this was written or why this started and what it was. It's a 30-day, no oil, no butter. It's supposed to be a time to detox your hair from all of these things that have probably built up on your hair strand, so you don't actually know what your real hair strands feel like. So when you take all that gunk, all that buildup off, then you can kind of really understand and start experiencing your actual hair. If you are also someone that wants a very simple, the longest side looks like it has products in it. Yes, so this side has products, but it does not have oils and it does not have butters in. So this is the side that actually has the oils and the butters. Yes, I know, right? So this side has something that allows me to keep the water in. So I washed my hair and then I put some gel on it. The longest side. No, so this is the side with no oils or butters. See, everyone is thinking it's not this side. This is the side with the oils and butters in. This is the side that's got my shea butter. This side has got my coconut oil. This side has got none of that. This side has only got products. It's got a gel that is super, super hydrated. Like when I mean hydrated, it's got humectants in that product. So it allows me to draw the water that's on my hair into my hair shafts or hair follicles, like inside my hair strands. So when I dry the hair, it's set in this position. And so what will happen is my hair will stay like this for about 5 days, and then it will 3 days, and it's going to get slightly bigger, and then it's going to get bigger. But I can maintain this hairstyle for a full week, a full 7 days, without having to touch my hair, without having to spray anything in my hair, without having to do anything. Like I literally just do this and I'm done for 7 days. And so that's what this whole no oils butters, where it originated from. So a lot of people have very dehydrated hair because they're constantly using oils and butters to hydrate, and that's not what it's supposed to do. You need water. Water is the only thing that's going to really hydrate your hair, or the main thing that's going to hydrate your hair. So water is your best friend. And then what you put on top of that will then help you to keep that moisture in. Another thing as well is water evaporates, right? So you can't expect your hair to stay hydrated for weeks and weeks and weeks on end without actually rehydrating the hair. So again, going back to the whole system of the whole oils and butters started based on wanting to show women, if you go on this detox and detox your hair, this is a simpler system that you can follow to help you stay on track with, one, keeping your hair hydrated, two, making it super easy. Like you can actually go from having a wash full day to having like a wash hour where you're washing your hair for like 30 minutes, styling it, and then you're just drying it for like a 30-minute period. Okay, let me see. Someone is asking, oil are mostly for shine and lubrication. I feel like it's okay to use very sparingly. Okay, exactly. So like I'm saying, I'm not by any means saying that oils are bad or butters are bad, and none of them are. I use it on my daughter. I use butters on my daughter's hair to keep it hydrated. You just need to know what the goal is, and you just need to really cleanse properly. Oils become bad. Heading to a meeting. Okay, bye. Oils become bad when you don't cleanse very well. Butters become bad when you don't cleanse it. That's really where the problem is the cleansing. So when you're not cleansing your hair very well, then yes, it's going to have build up, and then you're going to have problems with your hair. Okay, what is the name of this gel? I love Uncle Funky's daughter. That's the gel that I have in, and I do have a topper gel on it as well. So I use Uncle Funky's Daughter, and then I put on top of that one Miss Jessie, and this is my first time using Miss Jessie. I just want to try it out, but my go-to hair gel, base gel, is Uncle Funky's Daughter. I love it. I have videos showing you how I use it, the proper way to use it, and I like it because it's got lots of aloe vera in there, and it's very it's like a humectant, so it will draw the moisture that's in your hair and around your hair. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope I made it very clear about how this whole no oils, no butters is not a bad thing. You should try it if you are having issues with your hair, and if you've never actually experienced your hair without any oils and butters, just for 30 days. It's only a 30-day period. It's not a lifetime. After your 30 days, if you feel like, oh, I really like how my hair felt, then you can continue. If you didn't, then maybe you did it wrong. But if you want kind of more clarity on this, because I know this is a live and I'm saying a lot of things and I'm kind of a bit all over the place, but if you want more clarity on it, and if you also kind of want a simpler regimen for your hair, you can DM me on Instagram, or you can send me an email or send me notes, comments down below if you're watching on YouTube. Or you can also comment on Instagram, whichever way, just comment, DM me and say, you know, I want some more information. I want to work with you. I want you to help me kind of go from where I'm at to get my hair kind of more defined. And look, it's still got shine. Can you see that? So you're not going to lack in shine as well. It's not fully dry because I'm going to go wash all of this out and do it properly. So I was like, I'm not going to spend all that time washing and drying it and then have to do it all over again. But yeah, if you do want some more clarity on this, if you want to know products that you can use, if you're doing the whole no butter, no oils, if you want a good like product recommendation for shampoos, conditioners, all of that good stuff, just send me a DM or leave me a comment below, and I'll definitely like to help you guys out. So yeah, so that's it from me. It's always a nice short, it's only like, well, 16 minutes. Well, if you guys have any questions, I can hang up for a few minutes. If not, then I will be off. I'm going to go have some breakfast. Yeah. And I'll try and leave the names of the ladies that kind of started this whole, or make them more apparent. I don't want to say it's a trend, but because it's been on, you know, it's been going on for a while. But I'll try and leave the links in the comments or in the description below this, so you guys can also go over there and find out for yourselves. But the no oils, no butters is just a detox, and it's for 30 days. I would love you to help me with my hair and what product. Thanks. Hi, Latoya. You can send me. Oh, I think you like trading, huh? You can send me a DM on Instagram. And then I can work with you, we can work together, and we can talk more about it. Because it's also important to kind of know like what your lifestyle is, what your hair goals are, because all of these things make a difference, right? It's not one size fits all. So it's always nice to kind of know it more about what you want, what's your end result, what kind of styles do you wear? Are you someone that you only want to do braids and twists and things like that? Or are you someone that, you know, you do want to start wearing your own hair out? So yes, this system definitely works best if you are wanting to kind of wear your own natural hair out more often, and you just want a very simple, simplified system. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Okay. All right, then I will talk to you guys another time. This is fun. I do like to chat on lives, actually. I should do this more often. Maybe I'll have like a specific time that I come on here and talk to you guys. All right, so that's it from me. I will talk to you later. Bye. I don't know how to exit. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay.